This video starts with Tatiana Suarez doing physical training while wearing an orthotics. One of her legs is severely injured. I once had major surgery on one of my legs, but at that time, I was still working in the sports industry, so I also maintained a lot of physical training during my recovery. The training she is doing is basic but practical. In addition to the injury, I have also had thyroid surgery similar with her. So, I can really empathize with Tatiana's tough times. I also really like this athlete. I like her not only because we have similar experiences of getting injured and sick, but also because of her dominant performance on the field. Tatiana has about 30 years of wrestling experience and in Olympic level. But I used to be a functional training coach, so I pay more attention to how she trains her physical strength to get such a strong body. Today, I am going to analyze her physical training in this video. Why can I do such an analysis? Because I used to be a professional functional training coach and conditioning coach, and I have served professional sports teams and athletes. Let us start with basic strength training. The first exercise is the trap bar deadlift. Wrestlers and mixed martial arts fighters who focus on wrestling and grappling usually pay more attention to deadlifts than squats in their absolute strength training. Because deadlifts involve more gripping, which is more comprehensive and more in line with the characteristics of their sports. The trap bar is also decrease the pressure on lower back. The second exercise is box jumps. This is basic training for leg explosive power. If you have a bad knee like us, or if you want to protect your knees during jumping exercises, just jump onto a high platform, so there is no impact force from landing then. The third exercise is single leg jumps. Most movements in combat sports are initiated by a single leg, so single leg mobility training can simulate the complex movement requirements of mixed martial arts. The fourth exercise is pull-ups, and the fifth is barbell rows. With the titles of wrestlers and mixed martial arts fighters, I think I don't need to explain the reasons for doing these exercises. The sixth exercise is alternating dumbbell bench press. Some people say that alternating dumbbell bench press helps simulate the force of continuous punching. I disagree, because they are completely different movements. This is an isolated training exercise, but punching is a full body coordination. The greater value of alternating dumbbell bench press is to enhance arm thrust while making your shoulders more stable, because you always need one hand to control the dumbbell. The seventh exercise is seated good morning. This exercise can focus on strengthening the lower back muscles, which is helpful for wrestling and for preventing lower back injuries caused by wrestling. The eighth exercise is static neck training. Tatiana is a wrestler, but instead of using a neck bridge, she uses this static training. It might be because she has had a neck injury before, so she uses this safer way to increase the strength and stability of her neck. This neck exercise is also more suitable for amateurs, and you can use your own hands as resistance for the training. The ninth exercise is the wind resistance bike. Tatiana uses the wind resistance bike a lot for her aerobic training. This is a great piece of equipment. Its resistance is more fluency, and there barely have impact force on the joints. Then special strength training. The first category of exercises is medicine ball throws. This is a classic exercise for punching explosive power. It simulates the force generating mode of punching very well. And you don't need to control the equipment like a barbell. You can accelerate with all your ability throughout the exercise. There are many variations of medicine ball throw exercises. The second category of exercises is standing push and pull. In combat sports, you don't have a stable support. Most of the time, you need to grab or push your opponent while standing and fighting. Therefore, standing push and pull training is a kind of special strength training. You can do it with both hands or one hand. You don't need good equipment. A resistance band, or even a training partner as resistance, will do. The third category of exercises is, of course, the most important. It is a lot of training in various techniques of mixed martial arts. I want to say more about this.